Alright, here we have patient Claire Lugosi, admitted around 2 in the afternoon, covered in blood and in a straitjacket for both safety of others and herself. There are no self-harm scars of any kind. She is 24 years old. She is 24 years old. 5'3". Claire, do you know why you're here today?
Yes,
Do you understand why you're in this straitjacket?
I do. I do understand, but at the same time, it's really not necessary.
Claire, you came in covered in blood, with a rather gleeful look on your face.
I was happy.
Why were you happy? The investigators found your mother covered in a mixture of porcelain and wax. When they tried to remove said porcelain wax mixture, her skin ripped off. Was that your doing?
Yes,
You were the only one alive in the house.
I understand.
Your fiancé was bludgeoned to death with a meat mallet. Was that also your doing?
Yes,
Why did you beat him to death, Claire?
he deserved it.
And why do you think he deserved it? Why, out of everyone, your fiancé and your family?
They all deserved it. They all had it coming.
Why did you feel like they deserved it?
They bullied me, mistreated me all my life.
Claire, you do know you could have gone for help.
But I did. I did go for help. And if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have stood up to all of them.
Him? Him who?
Habit.
You do know Habit's not real, right?
Habit is real. If he weren't real, they wouldn't be dead.
Claire, their death was your doing.
And I don't care. I'd do anything for him. He freed me. He gave me the courage and the strength to finally free myself.
You see, Claire, honey, Habit is not real. He is a scapegoat used by multiple killers to justify their actions of killing other people.
He is mankind's bad habit. He's everywhere.
I know he's everywhere. Claire, Habit is used as an excuse. And you're also using him as an excuse. You're no better than those other killers.
He gave me strength and reason. If it weren't for him, I would be dead.
Claire.
I mean that. If it weren't for him, I would be dead right now.
Why do you think you would have been dead?
Look at my family. They're all a bunch of child stars. They grew up to be malicious and cold and controlling. I broke the cycle. A lot of my family members ended up dead due to drugs, alcohol, starvation, all for an important role. I didn't want to be an actress. I couldn't be an actress. I just wanted to be a normal child. I never had a childhood. I never got to grow up. The dieting, the constant hair dyeing, the changing physical appearance just for a role. I couldn't stand it anymore. Not to mention the arranged marriages.
So you're telling me the fiancé was just an arranged marriage?
Yeah, his family is extremely wealthy, and due to me not getting any parts and our money slowly going down the drain, they wanted me to marry a rich man, and I didn't want that.
So, tell me how you discovered habit.
It was online. I read about these trials, the news headlines, and how a lot of people even have a cult based off of him. At first it was just out of interest, and then it turned into escapism.
Escapism from your abuse.
Yes.
Did you ever try to attempt to summon habit?
I mean, I've wanted to, but I was scared.
What were you scared of?
Well, I was scared he would torture me like the others. But his torture would have been heaven compared to what they put me through.
You know, a lot of people blame habit for their crimes, right? Are you using habit as a scapegoat so that way you don't feel responsible for your family's death?
Oh no. I know I killed them. I know I killed them all. I don't put that blame on him. He only helped me.
So you had an accomplice?
In a way, yes.
Can you name me the accomplice? And don't say habit. He's not real.
He is real. He's very real. He could be anywhere.
Claire, habit's not real. He is a tale made up so that way people don't feel responsible for the sins and crimes they have committed against anyone around them.
You see, I am aware of what I've done. You don't seem to understand. If I didn't do what I did, I would be the dead one, and they would have moved on without a care in the world. You say you're a doctor and you say you'd understand, but you don't. I killed them for good reason. I wanted to be free. He gave me the strength and the courage. I'm happy.
How can you say you're happy when you're sitting in front of a psychiatrist in an asylum in a straitjacket?
Maybe my idea of freedom is a straitjacket and not another man's hands around my neck. I would do anything for habit as repayment for setting me free, as repayment for seeing potential in me.
Potential?
He watched me. He watched me turn my mother into a beautiful doll. She's so pretty now.
She's hospitalized and missing skin.
Maybe she finally looks pretty on the inside and not full of smoke and booze.
Claire, you're going to be here for a long time. Now, if you cooperate with me, I can give you the insanity plea, and you won't have to spend the rest of your life in jail.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
It is a bad thing, Claire. Being in jail is not fun.
I never said it was. But I prefer this and the asylum over being trapped in that manner any day.
Claire, This is going to be a long session. Tell me about your husband.
Fiancé.
Right. Fiancé.
He was a brute. Disgusting. Revolting. Had no regard for my health or my say or anything. He never cared. He never will.
We'll continue this later.